Today I'm going to explain how often we get to the ass of some guys that consider themselves great traders or investors. Normally these guys in Wall Street, a great example is Cramer, a guy that not long ago recommended to buy beer stearns days before the collapse. And I remind you that the stock at that time was trading probably between the $58 to $66. And we had a sell rating in beer stearns since 115 to 123. And we recommended to sell short beer stearns all the way down and to stay short until between $6 and $10. This to tell you that using entertainers in Wall Street, running shows on TV, is a great source of contrary information. Normally these guys that they make money out of their selling their ideas. In fact, they are probably paid to get those ideas. If they are not, then they are completely, I will not say stupid. They deserve what they... In the end, they make money because they have a salary. But if they were trading, they would lose, obviously, the entire account. And that is the reason why they have these kind of jobs. They sell ideas. And that is the job in Wall Street. Firms like Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley. And today you see Morgan Stanley and Goldman Sachs examples of perfect downtrends because they have huge losses in stock market. These guys, they sell ideas. If they don't find suckers or the momentum to create some momentum in stocks, then their losses are extraordinary. And that is other reason why we have maintained recommendation strong sell in Goldman Sachs since the top, as well as in Morgan Stanley, and today they get what they deserve. And that is other reason why we receive many customers from those guys, because people after a while they learn, but normally they learn the hard way before they open their eyes. So today I'm going to introduce to you how we fucked this Cramer, this clown. We found on the internet, using a scam site, that normally is the case, Cramer Stock Watch August 5th stock picks. We go through this list of stocks and we find last name, a company, SodaStream. When I look at this SodaStream, it reminds me of Hans a few years ago. And I saw that this is an IPO. So we go to Soda chart, and I remind you we were on August 5th. And during this time, the market, or at that time, the market was crashing. We sold long positions in the Qs a few months ago above 59 or at 59, and then we reversed it to the short side. It's not the first time that the Qs they correct several times. This time we call it the crash, me in particular, all the way down to this 50 level. Anyway, we were short the Qs as well as Dow Jones since the top, where we closed long positions, and we found this extraordinary stock, this scam created by scam, not the company, this scam, the call of this guy Cramer. And if you visit our blog at blog.beyond-train.com, it's not the first time. In fact, we use this guy as a contrary indicator many times. For example, in Ford is an example of a short position since the $17. In F5 Networks, If you click on F5 Networks, there is a title, Juniper Networks and F5 Networks slamming on Beyond Trade downgrades. But the most interesting, if you click again in F5 Networks, you'll see that there is a case study, F5 Networks trading fads against Wall Street crowd. And here I explain very well how we did it in F5 Networks when the guy was upgrading the stock. Obviously, it does not speak anymore about this company, F5 Networks, because for obvious reasons. So if you go to F5 Networks, just for you to have an idea, it works in 90% of the cases, obviously using our information and pivots, because it's not valid for all stocks. We recommended to close long positions in F5 Networks at 139 to 142, and then we recommended to sell short heavily the stock at 120, here in this region 126, as well as before earnings announcement not long ago at 118.5. And my target, personal target on this stock, the $77, it was seen. So this guy was recommending, instead of recommending to close long positions and to forget about F5 Networks, the guy was saying that F5 Networks, is forever. Because at that time, as you can see, the left side of the chart is perfect. It appears to be at never-ending uptrend. But it does not. What it does not know is that I'm waiting for him, as well as in other cases that I'm going to show you in the second half in other series, in Riverweb Technologies. It does not know the right side of the chart, and this is where we intervene with 100% accuracy every single day. Going back to soda, and the guy probably today that Cramer is drunk. This is IPO. So very interesting, no trading history, no history in general, and the stock goes from $30 all the way up to almost 80. So let's change again the time frame, and I remind you, the market was crashing. So on August 5th, we read this. So immediately I went short the stock. And then what you have to do is very simple. To bet against these kind of guys. I'm just giving you an example. You don't have to sell short the stock. You can do this. You probably even didn't have shares to sell short. As you could see, after we gave a sell signal, the stock developed a perfect resistance and downtrend. This was the last hurrah before the earnings, when the stock tried to break this resistance line and it could not. And then the announcement and the sell-off. So this guy is, he was pumping a stock, just like F5 Networks at the top. Other terrific example I'm going to show you is a company called CREE, that today is trading at 36. But this company was a terrific sell short when we consider here in the range 70 to 80. It was upgrading not only CREE as well as Intel at the time. Intel, I would agree more or less. About CREE at 70 to 80. This guy is an entertainer. Again, look at the left side of the chart. What he forgot is that we were waiting for him. Then CREE sold off all the way down to this 25 to 30 level. Well, at 25 to 30, okay, is the normal price for this stock, you can buy it, and then fine. At 70 to 80, I mean, you have to call Cramer, and where is CREE going? To 110? Probably, But he forgets about the right side of the chart. So, this is just another example. Anyway, going back to soda, how these guys, they create this kind of scams, and then the problem is they hurt the companies when they do this. And that's why I'm against these kind of guys. They hurt really the company because they pump stocks. And then you have all these retail, these fools, these losers jumping on in soda. And then when the momentum is gone, they all sell at the same time. So with having a short position in soda stream, all you had to do, obviously after the sell off and during the sell off, on the same day. Now I'm going to show you one thing. Soda 44055. This was taken yesterday when we were recommending to close short positions, if you had one, obviously, or if you could benefit from the short side, to close on weakness. And even if you wanted, you could close the short position with a terrific gain. We are talking about basically almost $30, and you could reverse to the long side. And today you have the stock at $50, so you extended the profits, you made a fortune on the short side. Now you have a stock at 44, but you didn't buy the stock at 70 or 72, following these guys, or even at here at the top. And this is very important. And now you call Cramer, his show, and you say, look, Jim, I bought soda at 44. Do you want some? You are going to play with the guy. You have the guy by his balls. Because you know that next day or the following week, the guy is going to pump soda stream again. The guy is losing a lot of money. His followers are pissed off. And by having a long position at 44, you wait a little bit, probably 1 or 2 or 3 days. You measure the momentum during the day, and you already made more $10,000 at least. Do you understand the game? This is very important. You capitalize on stupidity of the guy on the short side, and then you capitalize on the double stupidity of the guy on the long side. And you are always making money, because these guys are salesmen. They don't know anything about trading. They are not there to make money. They are stupid. They sell nothing else. They sell ideas. They create momentum. It is an example of an idiot. And you have to capitalize. In fact, you have to be very happy for these guys to exist. And you have to call the guy, and you have to give him congratulations, in fact. Jim, continue the good work, Because if we don't have these kind of idiots, man, it's going to be difficult to find new picks to, Again, I show you soda 44. No matter if you were covering or buying, today with soda at $50, you had a profit. Either on the long side or by closing a short position on the short side. Whatever you want, 100% accuracy. That is our job at Beyond Trading. And fuck the guy, Cramer, call him and give him congratulations, because he just paid your car and your holidays. And thank you very much. And next one that I'm going to show you, but for occasion is going to be this one, riverbed technology. This in fact is very nice. How you can fuck these idiots in Wall Street that publish articles for 300% returns, buying these kind of companies, and then 50% in a matter of 2 weeks. Okay? Thank you.